Hello everyone, it's time to get an update here on the Blood Parrots in my 65-gallon American Cichlid tank. I get a lot of questions and comments about this tank, and specifically people ask me about Fireball, that fish on the lower right there, the brightest of them all, which is surprising, kind of flattering I guess you could say, that people want to know updates of one of my fish, and that is Fireball right there, a little bit to the left of the center by the cave. There's a total of 6 blood parrots in here, and then there's also a Treto cichlid and a black convict, which sometimes, unfortunately, those don't get much notoriety in this tank. People just focus on the blood parrots, but those are kind of the unsung heroes in this tank. And there are 2 Rio plecos as well, which have been in here for a long time. You can see the lucky bamboo I have in the tank. That's an experiment that I have ongoing. Not really an underwater plant, but it's kind of, I'd say it's passing the test so far. I'm on month 7 or 8 now with the lucky bamboo, but that's another topic. We have I have a couple of videos on that. So the little ones there, those 3 little buggers, are growing nicely. They've probably almost doubled in size. Well, when I say growing nicely, they are growing slow though. American cichlids tend to grow slow. Now, if you've noticed that Dynamite, the lighter colored of the 3 larger blood parrots, he's the biggest now. And he's actually younger than Flamthrower and Fireball. He's the youngest of those 3, but now he's the biggest. Although Fireball is still the brightest orange. But it's just kind of interesting that he was smaller and he caught up and then passed them. Let me see if we get a shot of them closer together so you can see. That is Flamethrower by the cave on the left. Fireball, well, we'll go back to that. Here are the Rio plecos right here. They've done really well in this tank. Nobody bothers them. 1 heater in the tank. It's indoors, not too hard to heat. I have my African cichlid tanks in the garage. Get another look at the lucky bamboo. And the ones that I called unsung heroes kind of in this tank. We got the Treto cichlid and the convict. Getting a look at the blue light right here. Now, I think it kind of helps with pets. Just like with humans, if they're on a schedule that they can identify what time of the day it is. I have the blue lights come on while the other aquarium lights are on. They're both on separate timers, although it's all connected to one device, one timer. And then the main lights turn off and the blue ones stay on for like 2 hours. But I think it gives the fish a sense of timing that they know in 2 hours it's going to be bedtime. And you can kind of tell by their swim patterns, they're starting to sort of chill out and not chase each other as much. And I think it just helps if the lights kind of help, dictate their pattern. I think they probably live healthier like that. And let me tell you something, the blue lights, the video doesn't do it justice. It looks really, really incredible in person, either all the way in the dark or with the house lights on. Now we have no lights on, just daylight coming in the house through the windows, but no house lights in the house and no aquarium lights. So this is kind of a different effect, a different style look in itself. With an aquarium, you've got this, and then you've got, if you turn the house lights on, and then you got the aquarium lights with the blue or without the blue, and then your actual ambient room lights. So there's a lot of different ways you can mix and match. If you're having like a cocktail party at your house, you might like putting the blue lights with your house lights dim, and it gives like a cool effect, just for different styles, keeping things fresh. But at the end of the day, if you're an aquarium aficionado, the brightest, most colorful tank is usually the best. And let me tell you, that tank on the cave on the lower left from Jungle Bob's on eBay has really, really been great in this tank. And the blood parrots love it because it's someplace that it's kind of like a home or apartment that they can chill out and just kind of, get away from everything. I really do think they like the caves. And look at the way they're swimming right now. I think they're kind of playing, I think that's kind of just how fish just have a good time, kind of just swimming around each other. Either that or they're doing some kind of a dance for me to feed them, as opposed to a rain dance, maybe a feeding dance of some kind. So you see Fireball right there. I mentioned the size of Dynamite just above him. You can really see the difference there now. So yeah, everything's going great in this tank. Blood Parrots are healthy. I'm hoping they're going to live a long time. I've been away for a while, busy with other hobbies. I'm going to try to be more consistent with the aquarium uploads. That's one problem I have. I get into playing guitar for 6 months and then I stop. I forget where I left off, and I do the same thing with playing chess and other stuff. I'll try to be a little more consistent and keep up. Maybe I'll have a day that I try and consistently keep for the YouTube channel so that I can keep the uploads more regular like they were before. So there's this upload, there's the koi fish, and there's the part 3 of the lucky bamboo, which I'm putting up in a few days. So look forward to seeing you guys again, and like and subscribe. Thank you.